Join us live from Sugar Land for a pregame party. Dan Pastorini and the Texans cheerleaders help kick things off. Countdown to kickoff, Texans, Jets, Monday at 7 on KHOU 11. You're watching KHOU 11 News at 10 with Greg Hurst, Lisa Hernandez, Chief Meteorologist Gene Norman with weather, and Butch Alcindor with sports. KHOU 11 News at 10.
They say it can happen to you. A porn company threatens to sue you and name you publicly.
So what did you do? Victims tell the 11 News I-Team absolutely nothing. But as investigative reporter Scott Noll found, what some call a shakedown by some adult film companies is happening more and more in our area.
More than 1,000 people in the Houston area have been threatened with being named in court papers saying they illegally downloaded porn. Unless, of course, they settle and pay these X-rated companies thousands of dollars. But we found some people saying enough is enough.
Scott Noll from Channel 11. Just want to ask you about these copyright lawsuits.
To most, Doug McIntyre is just another attorney, but to some, he's public enemy number one.
I've said to these attorneys more than once, bring it on.
In court, she's simply called John Doe, one of 56 internet addresses accused of illegally downloading and sharing porn. That's according to a lawsuit filed by McIntyre on behalf of the adult movie company First Time Videos, LLC. Because her case is still in the courts, her attorney asked we not use her name.
It felt like a shakedown from the first letter that we got from this law firm.
That's because she insists she didn't do anything wrong.
The time and the date they alleged that we did this, we were sitting in front of the TV watching Survivor finale with our 12-year-old daughter.
It's why she's ignored the repeated messages from lawyers.
Our client's offer to settle is now expired, but our client did ask that we give you a call prior to filing a lawsuit with your name in it.
A lawsuit linking her with porn. A fear she accuses attorneys of preying on, offering quick settlements, $3,400 to make it all go away.
They're not accusing you of downloading Bambi. They do it with porn because they know people are embarrassed and ashamed, and even if they didn't do it, they don't want to be associated with it.
Don't want to be associated with lawsuits like the one filed against Thomas Vaughn from Pasadena.
They say that you illegally downloaded the movie Virgins 4, an adult movie.
Never seen it, never heard of it.
Vaughn has no idea how he ended up accused of illegally downloading anything.
I use my internet mostly. I play fantasy football. That's about all I do on my internet.
You a tech-savvy guy?
No, my extent of training, I took a course on Windows 2000 just so I could learn how to operate the computer, basically. And that's about all.
So how are people who say they didn't download anything ending up in court? Attorney Ken Henry says it's nothing but a giant fishing expedition, one led by adult movie makers and their lawyers looking for quick cash.
These people are ruthless. They don't care whether they get it right or not.
Henry represents clients who say they were wrongly included in John Doe suits. He's filed a class action lawsuit against 5 adult movie companies, accusing them of fraud, defamation, and intentional infliction of emotional distress resulting from the lawsuits. As proof of his claims, Henry points to this federal court order issued in a John Doe case. In it, attorneys admit 30% of the time, subscribers named in lawsuits did not download or share material. Henry estimates the number of wrongly accused at 250,000 people.
To accuse somebody of doing something when you have the thinnest reed of any kind of proof and to try to extract from them money, it's below the standard of any kind of professional activity that I would certainly want to be involved in.
In Houston, attorney McIntyre has filed 25 different John Doe lawsuits since June 2011, involving nearly 1,700 people.
What would you say to the people that say these are basically just shakedown tactics?
I can't comment on any of that. It's a long story.
Well, can we schedule some time to sit down and discuss it?
No, I don't have any time.
You don't have any time at all for us?
Not for you, no.
In the meantime, defendants can only wait.
I have several friends that are concerned that, it could happen to them, and it could. It honestly could happen to anybody.
Wait to prove their case to a judge and jury.
We knew we hadn't done anything wrong, and we knew that paying these people we were giving into extortion.
We should point out First Time Videos LLC is not connected to a Houston company with a similar name. In court, the head of one of the adult movie companies claims his company's movies are illegally downloaded more than 100,000 times each month, which hurts their business, and says